Hello guys, welcome to my channel. Today we'll be talking about it takes two intentional people for marriage to work. Intentional means you are deliberately doing something. You are deliberately putting an effort for something to work. So when they say two intentional people, it means people who deliberately want to make their marriage work financially, socially, mentally, and otherwise. So when two intentional people come together to get married, there will be peace in the home, there will be unity in the home, there will be progress, there will be love, there will be people who are open-minded, there will be trust because they are intentional about what they are doing. So when they say two intentional people make marriage to work, it means you are deliberately putting in an effort for it to work by doing everything, both the words you say, where you go, the food you eat, the friends you keep, environment. Everything you are doing it intentionally. For example, I am a married woman. I have a husband. So they are doing singles party. I'm interested in going to single people's party where I know there's every tendency for me to be drunk. There's every tendency for me to meet other men. And I'll be telling myself, it doesn't mean just my friends will be there. It's just party. It doesn't really mean anything. So if I go to this party, I'm not going to get drunk. I just want to have fun. I just want to catch the vibe, like enjoy myself. And then you get to this party, you get drunk because of pressure and friends peer pressure, and you just want to belong. And before you know, you had sex with somebody. And then you said it's a mistake. For me, you have to be intentional with whatever you are doing and where you are going to. So if I know I'm a married woman, even singles too, not just married people, when you make a decision for your life, you have to be intentional about those decisions. I come again. If you take a decision in your life, you have to intentionally work towards those decisions. So I know I don't want to get into extramarital affairs, but I want to go to gatherings that will lead me to that. I'm a man, for example, a married man. You know you have wife and children at home. And you don't want to have extramarital affair, but you want to be in the midst of men who have extramarital affair. Show me your friend and I will tell you who you are. So if I am not interested in something, I shouldn't involve in anything that has to do with that thing. If I'm interested in something, that is when I'm involved with whatever that looks like or appear like something that has to do with it. So I'm a man, I don't want to keep extramarital affairs, but all the friends I have are the ones who love to keep extramarital affairs. I'm a woman, I don't want to get involved with this or the same extramarital affairs, but all my friends are the ones who keep extramarital affairs. There's no way one day you wouldn't want to give it a try. I'm a person who doesn't want to drink, but all my friends are drunkards. All my friends love liquor. When they have party, they must have alcohol on that table. Not just little alcohol, very strong alcohol. And when you go there, you say, no, I don't want to drink, but I just like to be there. A day will come, we want to give it a try. So when they say two intentional people, it means people who are deliberately making efforts for them to achieve that goal. For example, I want peace in my home. What do you do to create peace? You become truthful. You create peace by creating accountability. If you want peace, there are things you do that will give you peace. So I hear so many people, oh, I want peace of mind, but you check their daily life, all they do is something that will never bring, they don't have any lifestyle that has to do with peace. They lie, they can steal, they have opportunity, they create chaos, they gaslight. They just want to do something wrong and they want you to overlook it. At the same time, they want peace. So it takes two intentional people to create peace, not just one person. Like they say, a virtuous woman builds her home. A virtuous woman can never build a home without also a virtuous and peace-wanting husband. It takes two people to create a peaceful environment. You are a loving person who wants a peaceful environment, but your wife or your husband is somebody who wants to lie, who wants to gaslight you, who wants to make an issue out of everything that is going on. You can never have peace. There will never be peace. So it takes two intentional people to even raise a child. So I want my child to be godly. What do? Live a godly life. There's one thing for you to live a godly life. There's one thing for you to go to church. There's one thing for you to pretend to be godly. Children watches and they see you. Intentional parenting. Intentional people. So everything has to do with being intentional in marriage. You have to be intentional in marriage. Sorry, I said intention. You have to be intentional in marriage to achieve a peaceful home, a loving home. So anything you know that will take away that peace from that home, you don't get involved with it. When you set time for you to be home, you are home. When it's time for you to pray, you are praying. When it's time for you to cook, you are cooking. When it's time for you to clean, you are cleaning. When it's time for both of you to sit together and have a talk, you are talking. Not one person is talking, the other one is on their phone pressing while the other person is talking like he's talking to nobody. So if I am talking to you, you should be talking to me with your phones down, listening to what I'm saying or listening to what your husband or your wife is saying. So you have to be intentional. When you're having a discussion, be intentional. Be present in everywhere you are present. Not present and you are absent. Be intentional. You want your children to look in a certain way. Be intentional. You want your home to be a certain way. Be intentional. You want to have this peaceful environment and a comfortable home where you come back and create peace intentionally. Create peace intentionally by doing those things that will bring peace to that home. So it takes people who are intentional about what they do, the food they eat, the friends they keep. So I don't want to do something. I shouldn't be seen around those people who do that. So you don't blame those people saying, oh, you are the one that robbed me. No, if I know I don't want to steal, I shouldn't be moving with a thief. Yes, you can correct somebody. It doesn't mean that you have to be very close with that person. The person tells you the itinerary and you say, oh, I didn't want to do it, but they pushed me to it. No. So anything you don't want to eat, don't share. Say, I'm not going to eat this food, but I'm going to use my mouth to share it for two of you. You have already tasted it. Be intentional about anything you are doing. Be intentional. And God will help us, give us the strength to do those things that we ought to do when we want to do them. In Jesus' name. Stay blessed and God bless you. See you in my next video. As for those of you who have not subscribed, subscribe, like and share this video. Bye.